Hello, my name is Dr. AJ Copeland. I am currently on the Board of Regents. I am going to talk about my hobby or passion, which is the game of squash. This is a game that I have been playing since for the last 45 years. For those of you who don't know what squash is, it's kind of like racquetball, and so it's very fast. It's a very efficient means of exercise. There's a lot of moving around. I learned to play in high school, and then I played in college. I played on my varsity team at Brown. Then I kind of dropped off a little bit in medical school. Things got very busy in medical school and in residency, and then as a young mother. And then I picked it up again when my kids were a little bit older, and I thought, geez, I really miss this sport. It's so much fun. I always liked the social nature of it, as well as the physical activity. And so for the past, I'd say 20 years or so, it's been a very big part of my life. I've played competitively on the U.S. Women's Team Championship every year, pretty much for the last 20 years. I've also played in the Masters. I played in the World Masters. So I was playing against women in my age group from Wales and Estonia and Jamaica and other parts of the world, which was really fun. So I've gotten involved in the activities of the U.S. Squash governing body as a volunteer and am the co-chair of the U.S. Squash Women's Committee. But mostly I just love playing squash. I love the social activity of playing with another person and the very efficient, great workout that it gives in a very short period of time. And one of the great things about squash is that, and it's also very focused mentally, is that when I come off the court after playing squash, I feel very much like I've totally forgotten. I've totally checked out of anything else. I've kind of come off as like, oh, what day is it? Like, what else? What else is going on? So it really helps my wellness, and that it clears my mind of anything else. On the squash court, it's just me. I'm not a surgeon. It's just I'm just AJ, and I have I'm playing a game against whoever else I'm playing against, and I have many of my squash friends are from all different walks of life. I have other doctor friends that play. In fact, one year we made up a How Cup team, the U.S. Squash Women's Cup team that was all doctors. We called it the DC Docs. I do think it's important to find something that you love to do, that's important to you, that is totally different than medicine and surgery, that kind of takes you out of that zone and lets you explore other parts of your brain. I do think fitness is important. Squash is such a big part of my life.